Are you ready for the nonsense?
I mean, everybody wants to see the.
Yeah, we're live.
Oh.
Geo's Flab is all out. That Def Leppard, that whole. Oh yeah, boys. Oh, what's happening, boys? Yeah, it's been a hiatus for us. What's good with everybody?
What up? Yeah, I feel like it's been a month. What up?
Shit, it's been more than a month. It's probably been 2 months since the last time we done one of these.
Damn,
it has to have been, right, Geo?
I don't remember the last one. Was it before? It was before I left. Oh no, it has been like 2 months then.
Yeah. It was. Yeah. We did it. It was before you.
We did the third party inventory.
Yeah, before we all went on vacation, basically. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, dude, that's crazy.
All right. Well, obviously, we got a lot to catch up on for. The story right now, obviously, P. Diddy, he's a little out there. I mean, that's putting it mild.
With the baby oil, is that what you're saying?
Yeah, he liked that baby oil. I guess he's got a Costco endorsement or whatever. I don't know what's going on with this dude, man.
Dude, the Costco thing has been cracking me up. The fact that they came out, were like, we did not supply him with baby oil. We do not sell baby oil.
Yeah,
dude, that is fucking wild.
They sell them the $1.50 hot dogs though.
Yeah, the memes have been killing me though, where it's like the Johnson & Johnson when they don't see that order coming.
Yeah, exactly. Or the one that a guy did with the AI of Many Men about. Did you guys? I send that one to you guys too?
That was good. Yeah, dude. There's also been the Bad Boys where it shows that when he got when Martin Lawrence has all this shit on him, and he's like, "Man, I'm so sick of this shit. My ass." What do y'all think of it? Do you how much of it do you believe? What are y'all's thoughts on this?
I mean, it's hard for me not to believe it. I mean, you've heard the stories about this guy forever, and I'm sure you guys all remember seeing those weird pictures of him with Justin Bieber and stuff. Those were floating around when all this came around, when Bieber was 16 years old. I mean, honestly, yeah, I kind of can believe it. I mean, dude, first of all, who the hell has 1,000 bottles of baby oil in their house just for what?
Who's an FBI agent that's you know what? This is what I'm going to leak.
Have you seen Chris's room, dude?
That's why he's got the camera so close, so that way people don't see the pile, son.
Nah, I would definitely. He wouldn't be in prison right now if this shit wasn't true.
I think your mic's too far.
It's in my mouth, bro.
Put it in your mouth, Gio.
It's not just those parties. He's in prison for racketeering and all kinds of shit. So there's multiple things. It's not just the sex parties, but
yeah. I mean, it's obviously there's a lot of stuff going on there. I mean, regardless of what happens, I think this guy is probably going on. I was always laughing about just shows how degenerate of a society are. You guys probably saw you guys heard of that Predicted site?
Mm-hmm.
No. Well, I'm surprised Gio hasn't. He's become a degenerate gambler lately with his parlays. But yeah, Predicted.
Mm-hmm.
But Predicted is
got that Keith rubbing off.
I told you not to tell nobody, dude.
No, but Predicted is
make $8.
No, dude, he's been texting me and our other buddies putting these $5 parlays on. I think you had one. You needed Travis Etienne to go over a yard or whatever. Yeah.
I'm putting in $5 to win 500, and I don't care. Well, it's $5. $5.
That's awesome.
I got one for this weekend. $10 to win 1,500.
That's what Gio's trying to do. He's trying to hit those fucking crazy ones. He's it's only $5 until the end of the week. I spent $50.
50. Gio hits that parlay, and maybe we'll buy some real cameras and stuff for this podcast.
Yeah, what we need to do is put all our money in, and everybody hit a big parlay, dude. A 15,000.
Hey man, I'm always down for
get a bunch of people to put $10 in a piece, dude.
Yeah, it's like the shared Powerball tickets, but we'll get even more degenerate, and we'll do a 15 leg parlay. UNP.
Yeah. I mean, I'm down $5. That's how Gio got in.
Dude, that's only
Gio's $5. Dude, I'll do a lot for $5.
Hey, go to 8.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude, that Diddy stuff is kind of wild. I keep seeing stuff come out, and I don't know how much of it is, I wonder, real. but there's so many videos where they show stuff from like the past, and they're like, "Oh, look at this, like a new lens."
I can't.
The shit don't look great.
Well, and also like I feel like I'm not saying this is like them trying to get him for other stuff, because it sounds like he might have done what they accused him stuff. But who was the R&B singer that the video was released of him basically slapping her around and roughing her around?
Oh, is
and
it
they couldn't.
No, that was the fuck video.
Yeah, that was
banging.
Yeah, but he was beating that one R&B, and they couldn't charge him because it was outside of the statute of limitations. So I mean, this guy he's kind of a scumbag. I mean, plus, I mean, you hear other musicians and different people, and you know, like obviously you guys have probably seen all the memes about Eminem and how he's been dissing him for basically like 2 decades on his, and him and I'm all fat. I don't know about you guys, but him and the 50 Cent and the P. Diddy beef just cracks me up. Like anytime 50 Cent like tweets or puts something on his Instagram and he's trolling it, I don't. It's like, it's hilarious to me.
Well, and I don't know if this is real, but didn't 50 Cent, he's doing like an executive producer with documents?
They say on Netflix he's gonna release the Diddy.
Savage.
Diddy do it, dude. That's what it's called. Diddy do it.
Diddy do it? I would say it's looking like he did.
I think Diddy did it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I mean, 1,000 bottles of baby oil. I don't know what. Like, what do you got? Like a swimsuit contest, or like what are you doing there,
Dude,
Diddy?
Some of that
I saw one news report. I don't know if it was real, but it said they also confiscated 984 dildos.
900? Are you serious?
Jesus Christ!
I don't know if
hang on.
What is this, amateur hour? Come on, tracksuit.
I mean, you haven't. This podcast hasn't seen my crack yet, so I mean,
they're about to.
Yeah, exactly.
Man, Keith out here with a tracksuit. I love it.
Yeah, man.
Give people what they want.
All right. So, Diddy, all right, come on, P. You want to play our game now? You want to rank these movies now, or you want to play the game and play the cuts?
Yeah, man, I want to play that game. Actually, I've been looking forward to that.
Yeah, I want to play the game.
All right, Chris.
You've time to play the game.
So for the listeners, we are. I pulled 10 cuts from Ranker's Instagram page where they have the most quotable movies of all time. And Chris, we'll go 1 through 10. And since I picked them, I won't guess what the movies are, but these two will guess it, and we'll go from there. All right, let's hear number one. Let's hear number one, Chris.
All right, the first one.
I do not envy you the headache you will have when you awake. But in the meantime, rest well.
Princess
Bride. Do I just go? Yeah, Princess Bride.
Yep. That should have been an easy one, I thought.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah. All right.
Although, can you finish the quote, Gio?
Patrick.
Gio.
You want that orange delicious, baby.
He wants a beverage. That's what he wants.
Better not give me that.
Want that orange.
You can keep that cream. You can keep that cream soda yourself.
Yeah.
That's for Keith. Yeah, one more.
That's that.
I already have one down here.
Damn it, dude.
Too bad.
He's got one. All right, so you guys are 1 for 1. All right, Chris, let's hear the second one, Chris.
All right, number 2.
That's no moon. It's a space station.
It's too big to be a space station.
Oh, it's a Star Wars.
What Star Wars?
Second Empire one. Strikes Back.
No,
I have no fucking idea.
I knew Hope. Yeah, there we go, Chris. Hey, Chris, will you play the right one for these guys? Because I want them to hear that one too.
The right one.
If you get it right.
That is correct.
That's awesome.
All right, Chris.
That's such a good scene, though.
You didn't play that in the first one?
All right, Chris. Hit number 3.
All right, number 3.
I fart in your general direction.
Oh,
your
that's Mighty Python. Holy Grail. What is it?
Holy Grail.
Holy Grail, yeah.
All right, there we go. All right,
hold on. Why is Key's camera so crisp and ours look like we're getting filmed with a fucking Nokia?
It's off of my laptop. It's just the internet. It'll look much better once the final product out.
Me, Patrick, and Chris are getting filmed with a 2 megapixel Nokia brick, and Key's over here with an iPhone 16 Pro Max.
This is 1080p production, boys.
Sweat glistening off that forehead, but I keep freezing.
Dude, I might have to take this hood. I might have to take this hoodie off because the sweat stains just got all. The sweat stains are real right now.
Fucking Mr. Clean looking forehead, dude. Chris, can you see? Chris, can you see that blinding light right now off his forehead?
Dude, if the next quote is off of Key's head, I'm gonna say the Big Lebowski.
We don't need those. We don't need those ring lights. We got Key's forehead.
These cameras are rough. I feel like I'm playing fucking Goldfinger over here. Or what is it, Goldfinger? GoldenEye, dude. Whatever.
Did you call it Goldfinger?
He's about to shit his pants. He's laughing so hard.
What the next one, Chris?
God, dude. Are you mean Chris? Oh, you said Chris.
You know your weapons, buddy. Any one of these is ideal for home defense. So, which will it be?
Terminator.
I may close early.
That
is correct.
I did not get that.
I actually cut part of it out because if I left the whole thing in, it would have been way too.
Arnold talking.
Yeah.
What scene is that from?
Huh?
It's when he's in the gun shop and he's about to
goes to the gun shop and gets all the guns.
I don't remember that.
It's the first Terminator.
Yeah,
dude, I've only seen the first one like one time.
Not Judgment Day.
Yeah.
Gio's getting these too easy.
Dude, Gio's a movie connoisseur. I should have gone harder.
800 years old.
That's a true story. All right, Chris, next cut.
All right, number 5.
Ma me chiaro insegnare inglese.
Ma io lo so l'inglese. Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Wednesday, Friday, Sunday, Saturday.
I know neither one of you are going to get this.
Was that Al Pacino?
It was Al Pacino. It was.
Is that Godfather?
It is Godfather.
That is correct.
Dude, this is probably going to be a whole other conversation. I've never seen those movies.
I haven't seen it in a while, but that is a good one.
Any 3 of them.
I've done that before. We've done that on our road trips. Like, what is what is the most popular movie that you haven't seen before? We've done that before. That's a good topic.
Godfather is up there because I have not seen it. At first, I thought that was a clip from.
It's really long. I mean, they're all really long. They're like almost 3 hours, I think.
Yeah. Well, and like there's been so many parodies and shit that I feel like I've seen like some of the main pieces. But I'm not going to lie, dude. At first, I was like, this is not going to be the most quotable movies. But I thought what's the movie where Al Pacino is like the devil from the 90s?
Oh.
What is it?
Well, I can't hear you.
I can't hear you either, actually. It's weird.
Well, you sorry, they kind of cut out for a second. You said something about Al Pacino.
Yeah, it's an Al Pacino movie from the 90s where he's the devil and he's like
Devil's Advocate with Keanu Reeves.
Yeah, Devil's Advocate.
Yeah. I thought that's what it was.
Thank you, producer Chris.
I said it, you dildo.
Sorry, my bad.
You just call him a Zillow?
All right, moving on. Let's go. Next one.
All right. Next one, Chris.
All right.
Dispatch to 8 Lincoln 30, over.
This is 8 Lincoln 30. Come on in, over.
Investigate a code 2.
8 Lincoln 30 to dispatch. I'm on my way.
Oh, this is Die Hard.
Die Hard.
Yeah.
Okay. I cut a lot of that out too because it would have been way too obvious.
Yeah.
Oh, Carl Weathers.
Carl
Weathers. I just know it's the Family Matters.
I don't know why it's called
I don't
that.
know his actual fucking name, dude.
Not Carl Weathers. Fucking.
Dude, I look like the fucking Slither man.
Carl Winslow in the show.
That's what I meant to say.
Yeah.
Carl Winslow.
Yeah.
Carl Weathers.
All right, Chris. Next one.
Hey, kid. What'd you do? Jump ship?
Back to the Future, baby.
What's with the...
That's too easy.
Yeah, I knew that was an easy one.
Yeah.
I know. All right, Chris.
Well, there's something you don't see every day. Try to think of the most harmless thing. Something I love.
Ghostbusters too.
It's Ghostbusters.
Ghostbusters.
Yeah. It's the scene with the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man.
Yeah. Yep.
You're the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man.
Come here, I'm about to give you this marshmallow, man.
Yeah. All right. Next one, Chris.
Oh man, they got the metric system. They wouldn't know what the fuck a quarter pounder is.
And what do they call it?
They call it the Royale with cheese.
Pulp Fiction.
That's right.
Yep, he got it.
I think Patrick said it before I did.
Dude,
did you get it?
Yeah, I got it for him.
Yeah. All right. I guess I gotta do a better job of finding other clips.
I gotta do something about this camera. I look like I'm on Cops and they're trying to gray out my face.
if you look on your laptop, you look beautiful, big boy. You're okay.
Good. Because on this TV, bro, it looks like I'm about to be fucking running from the cops. I didn't sign the lease form.
Oh, all right. What? Next one, Chris.
All right, last one.
Hey, man. Hey, listen, I was wondering if you might help me, huh? Listen, I'm in the bumper sticker business.
Let's go.
And I've been trying to think of a good...
This is where he gives them the...
Yeah.
Oh, no, I'm thinking the thing with the smiley face.
The smiley face.
The shit happens.
Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah. Man, you know a lot of people don't like Forrest Gump. Is it you that's one of them?
Huh?
No,
I love Forrest Gump.
Yeah, that's a great movie.
No, we talked about it before. Cody doesn't like it. I've talked about that before. Because he's gay? I don't know.
I've never seen it. That would be up there on my list.
Whoa. We got to visit this conversation.
We're not allowed to say gay? What conversation?
No, he said he'd never seen Forrest Gump.
You said never seen it.
Are you serious?
Chris is 21 years old. What do you expect?
That'd be up on my list of
that movie came out
popular movies
that you haven't seen.
Oh, there he goes.
Let him
off.
No.
Did you never watch TBS on fucking Thanksgiving? Oh, God. He just blew his luck. National TV, dude.
I wish that camera was... Keith, put that camera a little lower, dude.
It's got it.
Oh, it comes.
Jesus Christ.
This thing smells like an orange popsicle.
Exactly. It's fucking literally called orange cream pop, Keith.
Dude, the cream is all over the front of the
head. Stand up. Show everybody the cream all over your pants, dude.
Come on, Mickey.
Look at the track.
Show him, dude.
Jesus.
This fucking East European motherfucker.
Chris, that's your relative, buddy. You're related to that.
I love how you just sat there and just laughed. That's awesome, dude. Oh my God.
All right, well, now I want to. You've never seen Forrest Gump before I just ruined.
Before you got an oyster on your.
Yeah.
God Almighty, dude, that's awesome.
All right. First, actually, what year did Forrest Gump come? Was that 94?
94. Chris, what year were you born?
96.
Yeah. All right. Well, it makes sense.
It's still one of the probably like best movies of all time. So there's not really an excuse.
Actually, it's the best movie of all time.
I think so. Dude.
Really?
I'd say out of that list,
God.
I've only seen 2 movies.
Which one? Or which?
Wait, hold on. Let's talk about this. Actually,
oh yeah, this is a top. I actually did want to do. What does Chris know? So of those 10 movies we went through, which ones have you seen?
I've seen Back to the Future and Ghostbusters.
Okay, all right. Well, those are 2.
You never seen Die Hard? What do you do on Christmas?
Christmas Vacation.
That's a good one. I can't knock that. Actually, I mean,
that's a goat Christmas movie.
Hey, can we settle this debate right now? Die Hard is a Christmas movie, correct?
I think so.
It's set during Christmas.
Yeah.
Therefore, it shall forever be known.
I don't know.
I believe when it first came out, didn't it come out on Christmas or Christmas Eve-ish or whatever? I thought maybe, I don't know.
Is Home Alone 2 a Christmas movie? Because if so.
Do what?
I said Home Alone 2, would you consider that a Christmas movie? I would.
Yeah.
It's set during Christmas, so that should make it
of course it's well, now that we're on this topic, I mean, this wasn't something we were planning on topic, but what is in everyone's like go-to Christmas movies? Like mine immediately is definitely Home Alone, Home Alone 1 and 2, Christmas Vacation, Die Hard 2. And this is probably going to be one where everyone disagrees with me, but I do like A Christmas Story, and I usually watch it on at least one point when they play it on TBS or TNT all day.
Oh, 100%. It's not Christmas unless we play it on TBS.
Real quick, Die Hard was released July 22nd.
Okay, so
nowhere near Christmas.
I was a few months off of Christmas time.
I mean, close enough.
Yeah, close. It was in the Gregorian calendar year, right, guys?
But the what now? The Gregorian?
The Gregorian calendar year.
I've never heard of that period, but I'm sure it's happening. I mean, I did not. You said you watched Die Hard 1 and 2. Was Die Hard 2 set during Christmas as well?
Yeah,
well, it was definitely winter time at the airport. I can't remember.
Well, I don't know if it was. Is what?
Doesn't it set in Texas?
The second Die Hard?
Yeah, that's the one where
they're at the airport, yeah.
Yeah, but it's in DC. It's Dulles. Dulles.
DC?
Yeah, because
that's why
I love because it's got what's his face, Carmine, the fat cop who is in NYPD Blue. His character cracks me up in that one.
Dude, NYPD Blue is a good show.
Yeah, that was a good show.
I haven't watched that in a while. I will be honest though, I think Die Hard 2 is not good. It's
really,
I don't like.
I think it's the worst of the main three.
I think it's the worst of all.
It was 1, 3, 2 for me.
Really? So I'm kind of I'm like 2, 1, 3.
The third one's with Samuel
L. Jackson. Yeah. I like 2, 1, 3.
You think 2 is better than 1?
I love 2.
Really?
It was in Dulles.
What about 2 doesn't for you, Keith? I'm just curious.
Especially that one scene where he's in the air vent and he's like,
that's in the first one.
No, that's in the second one.
Or he's crawling through the air vent?
Yeah.
I think he does
Hard 1
because he talks about.
All right. Well, he does it. He does it. He does. Yeah. I mean, well, he does it in both of them, but that's in Die Hard 2. He's like, "What is it with me? The same shit I'm butchering the quote, but he's definitely in the air vent. Yeah. All right, producer Chris. Actually, Google Die Hard 2. Die Hard 2 in the air vent or whatever, something along those lines, and these jamokes will see what I'm talking about.
Well, Chris was born in 1996. I know he knows how to Google.
Shut up.
Die Hard 2 is such a mediocre film that I don't remember that scene.
It's right. It's right before like they get into the shootout. And
I remember.
You remember?
I remember.
Is that where he gets shot out of and he shoots up in the air? Is he in the event?
Yeah, he gets shot. Yeah. That one is not one of my faves though. Doesn't it open up with that dude doing like fucking yoga naked? I think that's what I was like. I'm good.
No,
I don't think this is
my favorite scene actually.
I don't think it.
Die Hard, did you drink the
again? We got it. We got it. I think. Let's hear it.
Vengeance is way better in this movie, dude. This is the first one. Come out to the coast. Have a few laughs.
Let's go.
This is the first one.
Yes,
Chris, you suck your job. This is Die Hard 1.
Yeah. This is that's the first one. I mean, it's a great scene.
No, it's Smith. He's crawling. You know, I have a Christmas ornament of him.
Oh, I've seen that's actually cool. Yeah, where he's like in it with Spider.
Yeah,
that's just pretty dope. But no, I would say that. Which I mean, I guess we probably should have saved this for a Christmas segment. But I do love Christmas movies.
Yeah,
but I think my go-tos, and you're probably not going to agree with them, is going to be definitely Christmas Vacation. Obviously, I think that's everyone in the freak world. Jungle, or wait, no.
I thought about
Jingle All the Way.
Jungle to Jungle, bro.
Yeah, I was going to say Jungle to Jungle. Jingle All the Way.
Are you doing top 5?
Sure. Is that what Keith did? What was your top 5 again?
Top 5 for what?
Question, right?
Just Christmas. Top 5 Christmas movies: Home Alone 2, Christmas Vacation, Die Hard 1 and 2, and Christmas Story.
That's 6.
Yeah.
All right. Sorry. whatever.
He's taking on Die Hard 1 because he's a Die Hard on Die Hard 2.
Die Hard 2
Yeah.
is. All right,
Yeah, I think mine would have to be Christmas Vacation, Jingle All the Way, Christmas Story. I agree with you there.
Damn, Jingle All the Way. That is a really good
Jingle All the
movie.
Way, one of the best movies of all time.
Man, that is a really good movie.
It is a flawless movie. It's got the best special effects.
Yeah.
Especially with
the
the
fact that it's got
Man
two incredible actors in it, Sinbad and Arnold, and
don't
you
forget
know,
Phil
like
Hartman,
Phil Hartman wasn't a bad one either. So,
Hanks'
yeah, that
wife?
was, yeah,
Was that his wife?
Yeah, Rita something, whatever her name is.
yeah,
No,
yeah.
What it would be?
Is it Rita? Her name Rita?
I don't know. I don't even know.
Yeah.
Maybe, yeah, I can't remember. It's been so long since I've seen that movie. But yeah, I mean, that's yeah, man, that is a really.
I can't think of my other two.
Eat Home Alone 1 and 2, number 1 are the first two. Christmas Vacation. I have to go Christmas Story and do like Jingle All the Way, but I'd probably go throw Elf in there, number 5.
No, Elf would have to be there for me too, I think.
Elf.
I used to not like Elf.
Me too.
Actually,
I didn't like it when it first came out.
Yeah, I didn't like it. I think the first time I watched it, and then I watched it several times, and like I really like it.
It's 20 years old.
What's 20 years old? Elf is holy thought.
Dude, because like I watched.
Jesus.
You ever watch those documentaries, the movies that made us or whatever on Netflix?
Yeah,
Yeah.
They're so good. But have you seen the Elf one and like just how much shit was going down with that? Like how
No,
they
I didn't
wanna,
see that one.
It's good. It's like apparently the studio didn't want Will Ferrell and stuff because they were like no one really knows him. And then Old School came out and did like really well. And then they were trying to tell Jon Favreau to like do edits and stuff, and they were like, no, like this is the movie I wanted. Like it's actually kind of wild. And the guy that's in it that plays his dad, who I think is in Godfather, apparently he
James Caan.
hated
James Caan, yeah.
like in that movie. Because he came out like Jon Favreau's talked about it a couple times, or like even scene where he's like tickling him and shit, and he like gets really mad at him. He was like,
actually, I have read articles about that, about James Caan just hating Will Ferrell, but I haven't seen that Netflix. I've seen that show, but not the Elf one.
Yeah, you should watch it, dude. It's good. I've been watching the horror ones too, that are like, because a lot of that stuff I never knew. Like Nightmare on Elm Street, like how like that movie almost gonna get made for so many different reasons, and like people are like, no one would like this and shit. Like they're really interested in that stuff.
Well, yeah, well, there's a ton of movies that are like that. I go back to The Godfather. The Godfather was a movie that almost didn't get made, and there had to be like a lot of like, you know, just, you know, like begging with the Paramount people and that sort of stuff. It's crazy. Like, yeah, all the stories about some of the movies that either didn't get made, or actors that could have or would have played, you know, different roles. Like the Back to the Future one always comes to mind to me, Gio.
Oh yeah, because then they have like test footage with the other guys.
No, they filmed like
they filmed like half the movie and they recast it.
No, they just realized. So Michael J. Fox was the original choice, but he couldn't get out of his Family Ties contract, and so they went with Eric. The fuck's his name?
Eric something.
The redhead.
Yeah, I can't remember his name. Google it. Can you Google it, producer Chris?
Eric, fuck's his name? It's gonna piss me off.
Yeah, Eric something. I can't remember. Eric
so
Stoltz.
Eric
Yeah,
Stoltz,
yeah.
and they literally filmed like multiple like months worth, and then finally, they're like, this guy just doesn't. He's not the character, and then Michael J. Fox was able to get out of his contract.
Yeah, well, it's crazy to see that stuff now, and then like looking back at that, because you're like, I could never see it. Like anyway, it was castings of people. Like the fact that Tom Cruise was almost Iron Man. It's almost impossible to see anyone outside of Robert Downey Jr. at this point.
Oh, yeah, I could not imagine anybody but him in that role. No, yeah.
But I know that we were talking about it, but I would love to hear y'all's opinion on it. So what were like, especially with it being almost Halloween, what were scary movies when you were a kid that just like scared the shit out of you?
Scary movies as a kid.
While you think about it, I can tell you mine, because I had a few, because I was a PAB. I was a pussy ass bitch as a child.
Still are.
So I definitely, there was a few. Like Nightmare on Elm Street fucked me up hardcore. because I remember seeing that as like a little kid when I probably shouldn't have. And there was another one which was The Shining. There's
yeah.
like the scene with the chick in like the bathtub, bro.
Yeah.
I'm always to get pissed at me because I would take showers with like the fucking shower curtain up because like I ain't fucking around, dude. Like, there's so much water everywhere. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah. One, you know what? Honestly, one that comes to me like as a kid that always got me, and I look back at it now because it's such like really not a scary movie, is Scream.
Oh yeah, dude, I love Scream.
Always, it's a good movie, but yeah, I mean, I watch it now. It's kind of, it's not that scary. But when I watched it as like 8, 9, 10 years old or whatever, it was just like one of those movies that like gave me nightmares for whatever reason. I think it was The Mask is what got me. The what do you call that guy? Yeah.
Ghostface.
Yeah, Ghostface. Yeah.
What about you, Gia?
Honestly, dude,
what did the 1980s have to bring?
I mean, you guys already brought up 80s movies.
I
First of all, honestly, dude, like I wasn't scared easily. I used to love those, dude. All those movies.
Oh,
me and
really?
my buddies would rent. My mom would let me have sleepovers, and we would rent scary movies. And then we started getting those remember Faces of Death. Did you guys ever watch those?
Oh yeah,
yeah.
So we started watching that shit, bro.
Yeah,
like,
I'm talking about when you were like a little kid. Though.
Yeah,
that's like when you were in like high school.
But I'm saying I don't know. That was middle school. But I don't remember. Like I don't remember being scared like by movies.
There's
like,
no movies you could see as a little kid.
I mean, I remember like watching them, but I was saying that. But maybe it's just I just don't have the memories of like actually. Oh my god, I'm like scared. I had to hide.
That was just a bit.
Hide under the covers or something.
And I was like, it ruined my life.
I don't know.
I'm lying. Cujo.
Because
Stephen King about the dog. That shit was.
Yeah.
I do remember being scared about that movie.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever actually seen that movie all the way through, to be honest.
If you like dogs, don't watch that movie, dude. Like it fucks you up, bro.
No, I've seen I think like clips and stuff, and obviously know like the synopsis of the movie and stuff, but I've never actually,
and Pet Sematary scared me too.
Dude, Pet Sematary scared me because the leopard
the original and the new one, because I saw it with you and your sister and your mom, and
the new one
it still got me.
The new one was booty, dude.
I'm not saying it was good, but I just like I'm not like big on scary movies though.
No, I love scary movies.
No, I do too. But dude,
just went and saw the worst movie in the history of scary movies the other night. By the way,
oh, the one with Holly Berry.
Dude, that shit was god awful, dude.
Never let go. That bad? Really?
Yeah. I'll be honest. I watched that M. Night Shyamalan movie.
Which one?
Trap or whatever.
I heard that
recently.
was trash too.
Oh my god! I'm not gonna lie. Like, so many people disagree with me. I think it was one of the worst movies I've ever seen.
He hasn't had a good movie.
A lot of his movies are not very good.
Dude, I swear to God, that movie was just like a movie to have his daughter in.
He's had like 3 good movies, dude, ever. Honestly,
it was
Sixth Sense was his best movie.
Sixth Sense, the other one,
like Signs was good.
Don't say
Signs
the Village.
and
don't say the Village.
No, not.
I like the Village, dude.
Oh my,
dude! I thought that was an actually good twist, dude. I like that.
Out of here. It wasn't a bad.
But I'll tell you what, I called it within like the first 30 minutes of the movie. I was like, they're in present time. Like I knew that, but I still thought it was an interesting twist.
I don't know. I'd have to really look at it again.
So,
I don't really...
yeah, because it's been a while since I saw that one. But again, I know it was cheesy, but like the Mark Wahlberg and the Zooey Deschanel one, I didn't say I liked it, but I liked it better than Signs.
Don't be like,
dude, Signs was good, bro. Signs was great.
Dude,
can you beer me?
Yeah. Signs was good.
Signs was really good. Dude.
Signs was actually good. I remember like when I first saw it, I thought it was really good. I actually liked the movie The Visit that he did not too long ago.
I didn't see that.
I don't think I saw that.
It's actually pretty good. I won't ruin. Like I think it has a really good twist. Like all of his movies know.
We're forgetting
once you get it to a certain point,
Unbreakable.
you kind of know what it is.
We're forgetting
Unbreakable is a great movie. Yeah,
Unbreakable was better than Split, dude.
Oh, I mean, I agree.
Unbreakable is a great movie.
And Glass. Glass wasn't very good. I thought it was going to be so good.
Yeah, I was very happy to see it, but it was not that good. But that movie Old, a lot of people didn't like that, but I didn't mind it. I thought it was
you're right. That had an interesting story.
It was a good story.
Yeah.
Like I thought it was something that wasn't what you always see.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. I'm telling you, that Visit one's not too bad. I can't think of some other ones. Apparently, he has a show on I think Apple TV with Ron from Harry Potter is in it
really?
or something. That's apparently pretty.
Really?
Yeah,
he did that one.
He's got a TV show.
Yeah, it's
or
he's
I
like
didn't know that.
I'm on it.
He did that. What was that one about the mermaid or whatever?
Oh, Lady in the Water.
Yeah, he did that one.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, that movie.
Oh, was it? It was good.
Oh, hell no, dude! It had like Paul Giamatti in
Paul
it.
Giamatti.
Oh my god,
she was like a mermaid in his pool or something.
Dude.
It was so stupid.
Dude, her fucking like the villain were like wolves that were imaginary and shit. Dude,
Yeah.
I fucking hate that movie.
Yeah. Hey, I this is off off of the M Night. Oh, yeah, all right. Yeah, there it is. The not an Shem Night Shabba, but I guess I was like middle school or whatever, but The Ring was another movie that kind of freaked me out too. Yeah.
That and The Grudge both got
The Grudge,
me.
yeah.
But I was like peak in like being just a gay little kid at that point of like being scared of shit.
Yes.
Like, I think that shit came on like 2004 or something like that. I was
Probably. I think The Ring came right about 2000. No, it came out before I moved here. I know that. I watched it.
Yeah. I was probably like a freshman in high school when that came out, I think.
I liked all those. I did like all those like teen scary movies that came out. That whole group of like I Know What You Did Last Summer and Scream and The Faculty and
dude, I liked all those. Dude, The Faculty is one of like
yeah.
That's a dope movie, dude.
Yeah. Honestly, dude,
super underrated.
The early 2000s and late 90s, they had some fucking bangers, in my opinion.
Those are the best.
Oh yeah.
They had because we've already talked about like the movies we liked growing up, like obviously Varsity Blues and that shit, but it's the same. All those movies came out, dude. Which ones have we not mentioned so far? In that kind of period of scary movies or Jeepers Creepers.
Jeepers
Creepers.
Yeah.
Really good with
First one,
Long.
That was a freak.
Yeah.
That was a freaky movie.
Dude, the end where his fucking like belly button.
He had his face up and he looked through his eyes. Like
No, I thought he looked through his belly button.
no, he made that weapon out of his thing with the three.
Yeah.
I had like belly button skin was part of it.
Ooh,
if you look it up,
yeah, that shit was rough, dude.
Chris, pull up a picture of the weapon from Jeepers Creepers.
Yeah. Google the very first Jeepers Creepers.
Literally, is like the belly button is like in the middle of it. It's like creepy.
I remember watching the trailer for that movie when it came out, and especially like because he had that old like pickup truck or and like that just kind of freaked the hell out of me, man.
That's actually based off of a true story about a couple that had that happen to them with like a weird guy in a truck, and they found out he was.
I didn't know that was a base. I did not know that.
Yeah, there was like a whole thing in it.
Yeah, that one with like the pointed 4 points on it. It's got like a belly button in the middle of it if you look at it.
Yeah, because I just remember him like playing that song when they go down the fucking like pipe thing. No, dude, that was a good movie.
Yeah, the one that looks like a star. So you can find a better picture of the one that looks like a star.
Isn't that it on the top middle?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It doesn't look like very good or quality.
Like fucking Geo's toes.
Hell yeah. I don't know if it's a belly one. It's either a belly button skin or Patrick's butthole skin. I don't know.
Hey, not a movie, but on the same topic of scary, scary books. You remember those that book as a kid that it was scary stories? No, well, Goosebumps too, but remember the one that had the cover with the skull on? Scary Stories. Those always got me too as a kid, as like reading those. Not a movie, but that was. I just remember. Can you Google the cover? Google that, Chris. That Scary Stories. That cover with the skull.
There's three of them.
Yeah, that one, and then there's three of them.
They re-released it and they changed all the illustrations because they were too scary.
Are you so? Oh, really?
Yeah, because there's so many fucking snowflakes. They don't want their kids to be scared.
Damn.
You can still buy the originals, but they re-released them and and they made the illustration.
Yeah.
I've definitely seen the re-releases.
Do you remember those, P?
Yeah. I think I have some of them.
I used to have one.
Yeah.
Chris, do you remember those or no?
I've never heard of it.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I didn't think you would.
I also didn't really. I don't read a whole lot of books. I'm more of a movie person.
Yeah, same, dude. I don't read.
Let's ask producer Chris in that fourth host of this show. What was a movie that freaked you out as a kid?
Insidious.
Oh, okay.
That was a generational gap there. I was kidding.
Yeah, that is a generational gap. Yeah.
Insidious was scary when I first saw it. The dude with like red face got me.
This guy.
Yeah, hell no.
Yeah. Fuck that.
I've never even seen any of those movies.
Are you serious?
I'm not into a lot of the new horror movies.
I saw that, but yeah, I don't really remember it.
There's like
that's actually not bad.
There's like 46 of them. I don't know which ones to watch first.
Yeah,
they all connected? Aren't they like the Annabelle? Aren't they all connected now?
Yeah, they're all connected.
Yeah, I think. Yeah,
like the Nun is set in like the early 1900s and shit.
Yeah, there's so many of them.
Annabelle stuff is all over the place.
Yeah.
Like you don't have to watch it in sequence.
The Conjuring were also some good ones.
The Conjuring, maybe that's what I'm thinking.
The Conjuring. Yeah.
First one, there's a scene where I watched that in the movie theater and I screeched like a little bitch because.
Did you really?
Oh, 100%.
I like
they're like on a staircase and this like snaps behind her and it got me. I ain't gonna lie.
I like the It remake, dude. The two It.
Oh, dude, yeah.
Yeah.
Those are good. I actually really like that movie, Doctor Sleep. Like
the sequel to
The Shining, like the original one.
Okay.
I actually really like that fucking movie. Like I wish that they did. But it's from the guy that does all those Netflix shows. He did what is it? Haunting of Hill House, Haunting
okay.
Mike Flanagan. He did that all of the House of Usher. He did all those.
That was pretty good. I actually like that one.
Well, if you liked that, dude, you should watch his other stuff.
And he did
Midnight Mass was one of my favorites, dude. Yeah, that shit is wild. But no, dude, I love all that stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
No, I was just gonna say, I mean, like I've seen horror movies, but I wasn't really like super big into it. I don't know, maybe just because I'm a pussy or whatever. I remember you remember when we did those that double header? We saw the new Chucky and what the hell else did it was horrendous, but we did a horror movie double header at that. It was me, you, and your sister.
Yeah, we watched it at that
Who sat in the middle?
Oh yeah.
The real question.
It was at that movie theater where it was like stupid cheap.
Was your mom there for that one? Because was it you that you spilled the popcorn over? Was that same night or was that another night?
Yeah. That sounds like the loudest shit of all time.
Yeah,
my fat ass got a giant bucket of popcorn all over it. I mean, shit happens, bro.
Yeah, exactly, man. Exactly.
I know that we talked about this, but when we were talking about the most quotable movies, but what are the movies that you feel like you quote the most in your everyday life? Because I know that there's a lot of comedies that I do.
Well, it depends on where we're at, because I feel like sometimes we start talking about one movie when we're all together and we talk about it the entire fucking weekend.
Dude, I quote the 40-year-old virgin.
I was going to say 40-year-old virgin.
Dude, I quote it, I think, more than anything. Like, ho for show, I say entirely too much.
We say it all the time, dude.
Dude, it's nonstop.
Are you telling me she was hurting for a
squirtin'?
Yeah, that I think we talk about that
bags
way
of
too
sand.
Often. Like, dude, bags of sand.
Me so horny. Me so stupid. That's probably
I don't.
Dude, it's out there, dude. Yeah. It's probably the most quotable movie. Like,
or
dude,
Wedding. I think Wedding Crashers might be the most. We're talking about most quotable movie. Like,
yeah, I remember. Like, if I think about movies, especially during high school, like Old School and Wedding Crashers were definitely movies that we quoted all the time in high school.
When Wedding Crashers came out, bro.
What's that?
Out of high school, Wedding Crashers came out, though.
Oh, well, all right. So definitely Old School. Yeah, Wedding Crashers. Yeah, that.
Wedding Crashers.
Oh, 2000.
Producer Chris, when did Wedding Crashers come out? 2010.
Was it really?
Ish, maybe.
No.
Wedding
lived in Alpharetta.
Crashers 2005.
Yeah, 2005. So,
Oh, okay. All right. So I would, I would have been.
When did it come out then? So that was like around Superbad. Didn't Superbad come
Superbad
out in
was
like
way after that.
08?
Superbad. 2007.
Okay.
2007?
So basically 3 years after I yeah. So not,
20 years old soon, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
honestly, I was gonna say, we talked about it probably before, but yeah, I mean, Superbad's definitely a movie I quote that's all timer.
For me personally, I feel like I quote Superbad and 40-Year-Old Virgin more. What are the quotable things from Wedding Crashers other than I'm a motorboat, you old sailor, you? I can't think of anything.
I mean, dude, all like he's like, they built for pleasure of speed.
Built for speed. The different rules. Rule number 78. Don't leave a man behind. Or what was it? Don't be a bitch or something.
I don't remember.
You don't remember?
Like a champion. He always said that.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, sounding so quotable there, boys.
Yeah, remember. Hey, it's coming from Keith. He can't get any quotes right.
Shut your hole.
Oh, here you go. This is gonna be.
All right, here we go.
I mean, crab cakes and football. That's what Maryland does. All those.
Does.
I didn't even read that. I just do that.
Does that say death? You are a lover, bitch. What?
Death. You are my bitch lover.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh, that's the scene where he's putting the moves on Vince Vaughn and he's got him tied up.
No, that's the tummy stick scene. He doesn't say it at that point. That's who you're talking about, though. The little brother, the little weirdo.
Yeah. The little weirdo. Yeah.
The one that
but he's got Vince Vaughn tied up. That's it. Yes, he wants to play tummy sticks.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I still feel like Superbad and 40-Year-Old Virgin are so much more quotable. Or like I just quote them in my everyday life. Because like there's not every scene in Superbad and in 40-Year-Old Virgin, like throughout the movie, there's just shit that's quotable. Like,
oh yeah.
Most of those comedies that we obviously say are our favorites are the same way. We can do that with Hangover. I mean, we can sit there and quote that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Ace Ventura. We can do Ace Ventura. We can do it Dumb and Dumber.
I could probably quote another.
Step Brothers is that's another. Yeah, that is another good one. Yeah,
Step Brothers does have a lot of those, and so does Ricky Bobby.
Yeah,
I feel like I quote a lot of those. The only ones from old school I can really remember is "You're My Boy Blue." Can't think of anything else actually. Like
from old school.
It's a good movie.
We're going streaking. We're going through the quad.
Yeah, didn't know that shit.
Or the one scene where you're talking about going to Home Depot. You gotta.
Yeah.
Oh, I said that.
Maybe a little Bed Bath and Beyond.
Yeah.
Or
if there's time.
Yeah. I mean, they're all. Any one of those movies are going to be quotable. But.
Yeah, I just feel like I quote the other ones. Dumb and Dumber, I do quote a lot too, especially because of our boy Glenn. I call him Samsonite. I'm from that movie.
Swami, Samson.
Yeah, close.
Samsonite. I was way off.
So good. But no, it's I don't know. I think Superbad and probably 40-Year-Old Virgin are my favorites for show.
Yeah. No, I agree with you. All right. Something that popped up on that too. You wrote down, you said you wanted to talk about like a little bit of the Neuralink, and that shit's intriguing to me too. Like,
oh yeah, I put that down because I saw one of the. I don't know enough about it, but I did see where they had like more and more people getting it, especially people that obviously can't use the limbs and stuff. But I do think eventually that is going to become like a normal thing. I would love to get y'all's opinion on that. Like, one, do you think you would do it? And another thing is like, what, I guess, depending on if you would or you wouldn't, like, what's your take on it?
I mean, I would always be open to it. I mean, if you think about it, I mean, if you were in like, I guess, could it get any worse?
No, that's a good point.
You know,
I don't know enough about it, so I don't even
like it. Basically,
that allows you to.
I just haven't looked into it enough.
Like that, where you basically like can get like some of your motor skills back and different things like
And
that.
that's what people are using it for now. Like a lot of like veterans and people that don't have any control of their limbs, they're able to play like video games and stuff now, which I think it's very beneficial. I'm not against it by any means. I just don't know if I personally would do it. And I feel like that is definitely the way that we're going, where we're going to become more like robotic to it in a sense.
Oh,
But
well,
I would just be worried
course.
about like getting fucking hacked or like people tapping into my fucking thoughts. If people
Well,
hear me, I think that daily basis, I'm fucked.
Well, but
Most
how but how is that any different than your car? Like most of the shit in your car is all like
the car's
you
not your
can get.
brain.
Yeah.
Totally
No,
different
but it's not. But my point is like it can still be hacked. Say you're driving 80 miles an hour down 400, and some fucking Russian hacker or whoever the fuck decides to hack Giovanni's car on
Well, it's gotta be
400.
Russian, dude.
I don't know. Maybe it's fucking
Russian trolls,
Korean.
There goes our Russian listeners, Keith.
Yeah, sorry.
Because they wanted to touch you.
Sorry,
I know,
we
they
just
wanted to
lost.
touch you, man.
Sorry, we just lost Vladimir. Sorry, my bad.
Nah, but and that's the thing. I mean, obviously they can hack anything in your everyday life, but I feel like at that point, if it's going to take over my actual physical being, that's when I'm like, I'm out. I don't know. But
Yeah.
I do think it has its pros and its cons. I was just curious, since obviously there's more like clinical tests of this thing happening and more people getting it, which it is people that I think need it. I'm just
So I
curious
think it
use it.
sounds like you're asking two different questions. Like, are you asking, would you be the guinea pig, or to try the technology, or would you do it knowing that it's already been through all the different testing or whatever? And that if you're asking me to be a guinea pig, then yeah, I'm probably out on it too. Then
Yeah. Well, no. So mine is
How much
like,
they paying?
It's
That's
what'd
the
you say?
question. But how much they paying to be the guinea pig? That's the real question.
Oh, Gio's lady. He's like, I got that
Gio-
parlay right now, baby.
Yeah, Gio's like, oh, they were gonna pay me
Give me some of that
$1,000.
Oh,
That's like
dude.
1,000 parlays on DraftKings,
It used to be
baby.
like fucking $100,000. Dude. We're talking.
Gio, back in the day, how many experimental research clinics did you go to get that $15 make you holla money?
Are we talking about sperm donors, or are we talking about? I've never
Wait,
did it.
hey, real talk. Has anyone on this podcast ever done that? I haven't.
I haven't. I tried to when I was a fucking broke college kid. I ain't gonna lie.
Did you really?
Oh, I said I tried to. Oh, you're talking about a sperm clinic. I thought you were talking about clinical trials. I tried.
Well, that's
No.
another conversation.
You didn't want my sperm.
I've done
guy.
none of the above.
You've done none of the above. Okay.
No, I wasn't trying to
I've
give him
donated
Danny
blood. That's
DeVito
the
and
only,
twins.
only liquid I've ever donated out of this body is blood.
Yeah, I've donated.
What was that?
So the only liquid I've ever donated out of this body is blood. So.
I thought you said that was the only
did.
liquid you got in that body. I was like, oh, I could think of another liquid, big boy.
Oh wait, what is producer Chris? You've done the spank thing?
I haven't done that, but I did a couple clinical trials.
Really?
What kind of clinical trials?
So the first one I
The gay
did was
conversion therapy?
it was for the Department of Psychology. They locked me in a cinder block, like 3x3 room in a basement, and then they played images on a computer of like mass shootings, terror events.
What the fuck?
And then they gave,
awful.
and
How much
then,
did they pay you for that?
and then they
$25.
gave me a pill, and they did it again.
What was the pill?
I don't know.
Was your mom
it was
on
for
aggro? Did you
it was
remember
for-
what happened after?
it was
have to
for
get parental consent.
it was for extra credit in my class.
Did you fall down a flight of stairs?
What kind of fucking school did you go to?
And then the second one actually that kind of sucked. I did a experimental leukemia drug.
Whoa!
What the fuck?
I
What
have.
should they pay for
I
that?
have. Yeah, I have. What? I got mind blown right now. Sorry.
That's your brother, buddy.
Yeah, experimental leukemia drug. Wait, talk to me, Goose.
What does that
Yeah,
even mean?
so
dude?
they gave me $500, and they took a bunch of blood, and then I came back, and then for every day for 2 weeks straight, they injected me with some experimental leukemia drug. And at the end of the second week, I had to like lay down, and they took bone marrow where they drill into your like hip bone.
And you did this for $500?
Yeah, it felt like I had the worst case of the flu for about 2 months after that.
What the fuck?
Jesus,
dude, you probably got Spider-Man semen. Oh, you have a fucking like man.
Jesus,
be ready, bro. This man making the whole X-Men team. That's wild.
We're gonna get a text from Keith in 5 years. Yo, Chris has leukemia.
I
wonder why, bro.
Why?
This motherfucker.
$500 make you hollow.
Yeah, they would
$500 in your drilling bone marrow, and you feel like shit for 2 months. I don't know about that.
If I'm being honest though, if I had the opportunity in college, I probably would have done it too.
Honestly, how old were you when you did this?
I had to be 18 or 19. It was
okay.
Freshman or sophomore year. I was going to class every day. I had bandages wrapped all around me. I looked like shit. But I got my $500 and I bought a plane ticket to California.
Hell yeah, son.
What was in California that you wanted to go so bad?
I just wanted to take a trip.
More clinics.
More clinics. more trials.
Hell yeah, this man's getting sickle cell next, dude.
Sir, we're gonna inject you with the AIDS virus real quick. Don't worry about it.
Was this pre-COVID or was this the reason of COVID?
He was actually patient 0 of COVID, dude.
Yeah, exactly.
That's where it started.
Rats out of the room before this shit started going down.
COVID started in Chris's hip bone, dude. Like,
dude, for real.
Yeah, and Chris's
bone
marrow.
This is like the worst flu I had. That sounds like COVID. Did you help write the real Anthony Fauci book after you took those clinical trials, dude? That leukemia.
Chris has to go get another shot real quick.